Hey, what's up, gear nerds? Grady Hansen here at Guitar Gear How To, and today I'm going to talk about some technology that's been around for a while. It's outstanding technology, but I still run into people all the time that have either never heard of it or they don't quite grasp how it works. And what I'm talking about today is a guitar made by Line 6 and Yamaha called the Variax. This is just one of the models. This is the Shuriken model. It's got a baritone neck on it, um, and they make a few different models. I have another one here that is standard scale length neck with a Floyd Rose on it. It's a James Tyler, beautiful guitar. Like I said, designed by Line 6 and made by Yamaha. Uh, Variax. Here's the back. They take a battery, but you don't have, if you're using a Line 6 Helix or a Line 6 Pod effects processor, you don't have to use this battery, but it's cool because it's got a little button on here and it lights up and tells you how long you got left on the battery, tells you your battery level. They last about 10 hours though. Um, and there's two separate outputs on this guitars. One of them's a Cat 5, and it links directly into your pod or your helix. But if you don't have a pod or a helix and you still want to use all these features, it's got a regular quarter-inch out and it's got regular pickups on it. So you don't have to use the digital modeling inside at all if you don't want to. You can just use the regular pickups, and it's a great guitar with or without the digital modeling. It's got a couple extra knobs right here that actually light up, and it allows you to pick different tunings just by flipping it, different tunings and different guitar models. And you can also use your pickup switch here to select different tunings and different guitar models. So if you don't have a Helix or a Pod or whatever, but you still want to be able to do all this crazy stuff, like you can set up, this a 5-way switch, so you can set up 5 different guitars and 5 different tunings and switch to them seamlessly just by clicking your pickup switch. Brilliant. So anyways, for this demo, I'm going to be using the Shuriken because that's the one I've got programmed up for all this stuff I'm going to show you. So let me put this one up. So yeah, I've had a little confusion. Like people are like, "Oh, you can change tunings instantly." So is it like one of the Gibson G-Force tuners? So this is a Gibson HP Explorer, and it's got the crazy G-Force tuner on it. So basically, you can program tunings into it, and then it tunes your guitar. It's pretty magical looking. It tunes your guitar automatically. So yeah, that's how that works. Um, but that's not it. With the Variax, you can change tunings instantly, either by using the knobs and the switches on the guitar, or like I said, if you got a Helix or a Pod HD, you can actually program it to the presets in your effects processor, and as soon as you switch to that channel, it'll switch your guitar, switch your tuning and your guitar. It'll make all that stuff happen seamlessly. There's a band out there called 12 Foot Ninja. We'll watch some videos by them and some demonstrations from Stevic, the guy that actually helped design this guitar. This little unit right here has nothing to do with it. This is a Fishman triple play. It's a wireless MIDI pickup that I put on here so I can actually run this wirelessly into my laptop and activate synthesizers and pianos and whatever I want. That doesn't come with this, but it just makes it even more of a multi-purposed instrument. So this one's just got one humbucker down here, and I keep the physical strings on this one in drop D. But like I said, I can seamlessly switch. Like my band I'm in right now, we play drop D, drop C, standard E, drop A, and I only need this one guitar for our whole set, because I got all these tunings programmed into the guitar and can switch them with my Helix. So it's pretty brilliant. Um, it's not MIDI. Everybody's like, "Oh, so it's a MIDI thing," and I'm playing a, one of those crappy sounding guitar-ish sounds that you can get on a bunch of these programs and apps, like even Ableton, like, oh, a plucked guitar or whatever. No, it's not that. There's piezo pickups in here that somehow there's some magic that happens in all this huge circuitry back here. That's just the plastic on there still. I haven't peeled it off yet, even though I've had the guitar like a year and a half. It magically, I don't know what it does. It's not MIDI though. I know that because it doesn't sound like MIDI. It's, wait till you hear it. How about this? Let's go to a little rundown of the program that you use to design your guitars on this thing and upload them into your guitar. And then I'll show you this new song that I'm working on where I use 4 different guitars. So here we go. I've got some weird guitar picked out here, but basically what you can do is you can choose any one of these presets. These are all the presets you can have. It comes with a bunch of stuff in here, but you can tweak them to your own liking. I just picked a one of these Lester models here, and so you can move your pickups around, move them up or down, or tilt them. You can choose your pickup, so we'll highlight this neck pickup here. I know I got it in a funky spot, but so you can choose what kind of pickup you want. Like right here, it's a semi-humbucker on the neck pickup. So we can switch it back to a Lester neck. We have a Telecaster body picked here, but we can pick a Strat. Okay, now we've got a Strat, or we can pick this Firebird. Okay, and put whatever pickups we want on it, anywhere we want, and whatever angle we want. And then you can also choose, not only can you choose what kind of pickup you want where, you can turn them on and off so they can be selected for that model, so that way you don't have to actually use the pickup switch on the guitar. You can just set it to the preset. Like if you want this preset to just be neck up pickup only, there it is. It's highlighted right there. There's no middle on this, but we just added one by hitting that. So there you go. Now we got 3 pickups. So if you want just neck and middle to be on, or if you want bridge and middle to be on, the choices go on. You can also pick your pots, your volume and tone pots, 25K and up for both of those, and how you want them to taper, linear or audio on your volume, and your capacitance for your tone. You can even save the knob position. So let's say on this particular guitar, you want your tone knob to be around the 5 o'clock area. But when you switch to another guitar seamlessly and instantly, you want your tone to be back up to 10. You can save it per preset. So, which is also awesome. You don't have to touch the knobs on your guitar, and you got instant changes. Then we get to the really cool part, is your strings. So you can adjust the volumes on each one of your strings, and you can just totally mute them out if you want. So if you got a strummy thing that you keep hitting a string you don't want to hit, just turn it all the way down, and it's saved, bam, right there. Or if you got one that just rings out a little too hard, or you want one to ring out more prominently, you can turn down all the other strings and leave that one at 100%. You can also adjust the tuning of your whole guitar, up or down. Up or down, 12 steps. And it happens instantly. It's crazy. And then you save it to that guitar. So when you pick that guitar model, it's going to instantly and seamlessly, no pops or nothing. It's going to change to that guitar with all your setups here, and it's going to change to that tuning. It's pretty crazy stuff. So this is just a quick rundown on the free program that you get from Line 6 when you buy one of these Variax guitars. And you can pick, as you see down here in this carousel, you can pick from lots of different body styles. There's even, the sitar there, a banjo, and then you got this natural raw body that just doesn't really affect anything either way. You're just kind of getting the sounds of the pickup, I think that's how it works. But it's got all your popular shapes in there, and it sounds fairly accurate. It really does. I mean, it's not to the T, but man, it's close enough. It's pretty awesome technology. Right here, you can set the preset volume. So if you want this guitar to be a little bit louder, like it's got an active preamp in it, and to push the front of your amp a little harder, you can bump that up. And also, because the guitar has real magnetic pickups on it, you can blend those in. You just got to be careful, because whatever tuning your physical strings on the guitar are in are going to start coming through, because you're actually blending in the real pickup on your guitar. So if you've got your physical tuning on your guitar of your physical strings tuned to a standard E, but you're using one of your presets where you've taken it, let's say like this one's almost a drop C. So you've got this preset on drop C tuning, CGC FAD. Your standard E, when you start turning up this magnetic blend, your standard E tuning from your physical strings are going to start blending in with the drop C tuning, so that'll sound weird. But, if you want the sound of your real pickups, you can just go entirely to that said mag there when I went all the way up to 100. You can go entirely to your magnetic pickup, or blend it with the piezo pickup that's in the guitar that's doing all this tuning mods and all this guitar modeling. So there you go. It's a quick rundown of the program that you get to run this thing. And when you get a guitar designed, you just highlight it, and it's red there saying that you made some changes to this guitar. Then you just hit upload, and it uploads it into your guitar. It comes with a little kit to where you can hook the guitar up with that Cat 5 cable output that I showed you on the guitar. And it uploads it into your guitar, and it's there. Brilliant. So now let's get to some sound samples, shall we?
Blind you, and now there's no more souls to save. Hey, step in line one more time. You
what you can do with that guitar. Is all done live with the push of a button on your foot switch. Like I said, to do it that way, you got to have a Helix, a Line 6 Helix, or a Line 6 Pod HD to be able to control those functions on your guitar with your feet. But you don't have to have that. You can run straight out of the 1/4 inch out and use the rechargeable battery in there. It comes with the charger and the battery. So it lasts about 10 hours. It's got an indicator on the back of the guitar to tell you your life. Yeah, amazing, versatile piece of equipment. If you got any questions on it, just hit me up down there. Like and subscribe. I got some more stuff coming. I'm gonna do a multi-scale guitar next week. So stay tuned, and most of all, happy jamming. See you guys.